What's going on, guys? Chihoy back with you today. Today we're playing some Black Ops 3. We're playing some arena, and we're in an S&D on Stronghold. I'm going for my normal over this tree snipe. This guy's peeking me. He ends up perishing. But recently, as you may know in my Call of Duty videos, I've been complaining a little bit of raging at the VMP, how I haven't really been good with it. So in this game, I was trying out a completely new class, and for being the first time I've ever used this class and a different variation I went with, it was kind of impressive. So I'm stuck in a 1v3, and we're using, my class is a Pharaoh, no attachments, overkill, SVG, the sniper rifle, with a thermal and stock. And other than that, we got camo. Then you can see the score streaks, everything on screen. I don't have any other not normal perks. I think I might have had a nade or something. I don't know what else I had. But I wanted to try out this new class and see how everything was going. So I got, so far, 3 kills. It's a 1v1. I'm looking for the guy, and I'm not going to be able to find him until a little bit later on. But like I said, I was raging at the VMP and how bad I thought it was getting, and you know, just my shot was never really good with it, but it was where I could use it. So I don't really know what that was. So right here, you're gonna see that he actually ends up shooting at me with a suppressor, and I almost get him. If I had one more second, I would have flicked my sniper rifle down, and I would have probably came close. Hopefully, would have got him. But in this game, like I said, I was doing very, very well. It was an arena game. I was playing by myself, and I just wanted to try out the new class, wanted to test it out. And I actually played a bunch more games, and I really, really enjoyed it. So with this class, it's not normal class because it's a Pharaoh, so it's the 4-round burst submachine gun, and you don't really see that too often, you know, unless you know the VMP's banned, the Kuda's banned, you know, stuff like that. But recently I've been trying out some new stuff, trying out some new, you know, classes, trying out some new guns, different variations, different attachments, you know, a whole bunch of different stuff, some new score streaks, some new everything, and, you know, just close. And here, one situation where I absolutely kind of screwed up a little bit. I went to shoot the guy. I could have swore I killed him, put at least 2 or 3 bursts into him, and it didn't end up killing him. So now I'm just going for all these pre-snipes, you know, the snipes over mid. I actually end up seeing this guy and looking for him. But in this game, I kind of keep going to the same spot over and over and over again, only because they keep going there over and over and over again. But my teammates were, you know, pretty helpful. They weren't completely awful. They weren't completely clueless. And at the end of the game, there was a very nice play by one of the kids. And for whatever reason, I decided to use an HC in a 3-on-1, which is kind of a dumb play. But I ended up getting the kill. He's trying to shoot it and ends up dying. But 2-on-1, this game wasn't even close when we were playing it, because we were just had controlled every single round. They were trying to get me, they were trying to get my teammates. Usually we'd be getting first blooded, and this guy gets 3 guys, including one of my teammates, all in one play. I don't know what happened. Nice little 2-piece here with a couple of bursts from a Pharaoh, and it was just an overall really nice play. So once again, I'm going up top and see what happens. They don't peek it again, so I'm going to go back on to B, S, and D here. Looking over, and I don't really see anyone, but I see them come in bunker. So 2 of my teammates go over there and die, so I figured I'd go have a look to see what was happening. So I end up seeing the guy at the sign, and he challenges me. I shoot him, and I'm kind of assuming, you know, they're probably pushing that side, but I'm not exactly sure. So my teammate is over in a bomb somewhere. I can't exactly tell where that is. He's probably top kitchen, sitting behind the whatever's there. And I got camo, so that's good. But 3-on-1, I end up kind of pushing here, kind of dumbly. I think I end up getting a kill here. I'm not exactly sure. But in this game, I was trying out a whole bunch of new stuff. Usually I just go for the pre-snipe, then I rotate around the map. But in this case, I just figured I just sit back a little bit more, sit back with the Pharaoh and the SVG. Try to look for people, try to get those picks to help out my team. And this is actually going to be a really nice play. I didn't want to spoil it for you. But I end up hearing him above me, and that's why I go back over here. So I end up shooting him, and I end up defusing it. So nice little 1v2 there. Going into the next clip, though, 4-on-1. You know, it's just absolute domination at this point. So with the Pharaoh Overkill SVG, definitely a very viable class. You know, I'm kind of in the same position as I was last round, using the RC. just to scout out positions mainly, and other than that, just to kind of look around. So I see this guy in our spawn, and I don't know where he went. So I'm going back and looking for people. And what was actually the really nice thing is the couple of kids I was playing with in this game, I've actually played with again. So we're now friends, and we're now playing together a lot more, so which was really, really cool. And this guy ends up, dying for my RC. And this guy with the bomb is just relentlessly pushing towards everywhere. So you gotta let some support. I go and help him and see what happens. The other guy's just kind of sitting back waiting for the rotation. But competitively, this was just a really solid game. Really, really solid S&D, which has either been my worst game type or my best. I've always been a pretty good S&D player. Pretty good. I'd say a pretty damn good sniper. And always been a pretty good S&D all-around player. But with this game, the Pharaoh, I've never really used that gun too consistently. Never really used that gun. So here's another really nice place. He sees me at camo. He actually shoots me. I don't know if he didn't realize it or what. But just a nice little 1v1, situation that I got him in. So I try to shoot this guy through the bushes again. It's the same old, play for me. And then he's not going to challenge me the rest of the game, which is just hilarious. But I believe they end up actually winning this round because they triple hit bunker here, which is kind of an interesting play. So I end up getting one, then some guy ends up peeking me that I don't end up getting, which was kind of really dumb. But I know there's one guy, really far away, but I'm just pre-aiming, get this guy. But then another guy pops out of nowhere. And I think I saw him originally, but in my mind at the time, he kind of just escaped it real quick. But, no one challenged me after those first couple of rounds. And I could have swore I hit this shot, but it doesn't matter. So we end up getting first blood, which is nice. I get second blood. 4v2. Pretty much round over. 5-2. And like I said, it's pretty much round over. But ends up, there's a guy that end up flanking all the way around that and pushing extremely late. So this is actually one of the guys I was playing with. Like it says on screen, it is not me. So he sees a guy, he pre-fires him and everything. So he gets the guy, amazing read, and kills him. So good job by him. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like for the 15-3 gameplay. And comment what you guys thought down below. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later.
I don't care if they're talking about us. No.